Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation of America Sings. We have a few last reminders before we start. Please, no smoking or eating, and especially no flash photography. Also, for your own personal safety, please remain in your seats at all times. Feel free to sing and clap along. Welcome to the Disney Scrapbook, where together we take a journey to explore Disney history from 50 years ago. My name is Nolan. Today, I thought we would take a look at the Disneyland Records Storyteller LP America Sings, ST3812, which was the soundtrack to the lively Disneyland California attraction, created by Imagineers Marc Davis, Bertino, and their team. Here in part 1 of this 3-part series, we will conduct research about the voices behind the attraction that are featured on this original soundtrack album. The America Sings Storyteller LP is accompanied by a 12-inch 11-page booklet with a colorful, patriotically designed front cover, featuring Marc Davis' artwork from the attraction. On the center of the cover, we see the Alligator Band, the Swamp Boys, who in the animatronics show sing Polly Wally Doodle. On the left is a cameo headshot of the animatronics show host, Sam the Eagle, who was voiced by American actor and folk singer Burl Ives. While on the right-hand side is a cameo of Ollie the Owl, the anthropomorphic sidekick to Sam, voiced by actor Sam Edwards in his final performance with Disney. In the summer of 1972, Disneyland was faced with the problem of what to do with the Carousel Theater, when General Electric, the original corporate sponsor of the Carousel of Progress attraction, decided to pull the plug on their West Coast promotion, wanting to invest in Florida instead. Marc Davis and Bertino teamed up to develop a new show, originally with the concept of demonstrating music from around the world, a concept that proved too broad. Eventually they settled on a show featuring a panoramic view of the history of American music, using old vinyl recordings collected by the president of the Walt Disney Music Company, Jimmy Johnson, as their inspiration. The search was for both popular and humorous songs, especially those in the public domain, while avoiding songs about war. After all, this show was intended for entertainment. Ultimately, they would end up with a 24-minute show featuring 114 audio-animatronic characters, singing 40 different songs covering 200 years of America's musical heritage, and arranged and conducted by Disney legend and staff composer Buddy Baker. In 1959, General Electric requested that Walt Disney design a series of exhibits for their pavilion at the 1964-1965 New York World's Fair. Out of this, the Carousel Theater was created by a team of Imagineers led by Disney legends Roger Broggie and Bob Gurr, who had the idea to reverse the theatrical norm of a revolving stage with a static audience to one where the audience rotates from scene to scene around a static stage, thus creating a sit-down revolving theater with 6 wedge-shaped stages and a capacity to handle 3,600 guests per hour. Each scene was precisely 4 minutes before the audience was rotated to view the next scene. Originally, the theater rotated clockwise, but it was changed to counterclockwise for the America Sings attraction, the direction to which it remains in Walt Disney World today. Inside the front cover of the America Sings Storyteller LP, the opening paragraph reads,
"Welcome to America Sings, an audio-animatronic show in the world-famous Carousel Theater at Disneyland. Your hosts, Sam the Eagle and his owl friend Ollie will lead you through a musical serenade of America's past, a potpourri of our nation's folklore. Sam opens the show with Yankee Doodle, America's first popular song, and that's what this show's all about, America's music. They're songs and ballads people brought from their native countries, so you might call our show a musical melting pot. Sometimes our music's happy, sometimes sad, and sometimes it just speaks of love. But most of all, it's fun. So let's travel on through history and hear America sing.
The America Sings attraction begins with the curtains opening to a fanfare. Sam the Eagle, created before the Muppets character, and his inquisitive sidekick, whimsical Ollie the Owl, are revealed. They welcome the audience to the attraction. Sam the Eagle sings a verse of Yankee Doodle, a popular folk song that dates back before the American Revolution. This tune is believed to have come from Europe, but was already well known in America by the 1750s. It's thought that in 1755 a British doctor, Richard Shuckburgh, penned new words, the ones we know today, using a disparaging word for the colonial Dutch Yankee, and doodle meaning fool or simpleton, while macaroni refers to a style of wig that was a fashion statement in the 1770s. Sam, voiced by American actor and folk singer Burl Ives, lets the audience know that this was America's first popular song, and that the show is about America's music. Singing from a young age, Burl Ives grew up in a musical family. He began his career as an itinerant singer and guitarist, before launching his own radio show, The Wayfaring Stranger, popularizing traditional folk songs with his deep, rich voice. He made his Broadway debut in 1938 in Rodgers and Hart's hit musical The Boys from Syracuse, and gained his first film role in 1946 with Smokey. In 1949, he would star in Disney's So Dear to My Heart, and in Some Magic in 1963. Ollie the Owl is played by American actor Sam Edwards, who grew up on the stage in a showbiz family, with whom he acted on radio, becoming an extremely active part of Hollywood's burgeoning radio scene, where he was spotted by the Disney studios, and subsequently recorded tracks for the 1942 animated feature Bambi, providing Thumper's adult voice. This was the start of a long relationship with Disney, appearing as minor characters in several of their films, and providing extensive voice work for Disneyland Records in the 1960s and 70s. However, he is probably best known for his role as Bill Anderson on the hit TV series Little House on the Prairie. Interestingly, when recording the soundtrack for the America Sings attraction, Burl Ives and Sam Edwards never met. This America Sings LP was to be the final soundtrack recording by Disneyland Records for a specific Disney attraction. As well as Burl Ives and Sam Edwards, this album will feature the vocal talent of Disneyland Records regulars, studio singer Jerry Whitman, whose career I have talked about in more detail in some of my other videos. I'll leave a link to those in the description below. Jerry Whitman had ghost sung for Peter Finch in the film Lost Horizon, alongside his wife Diana Lee, another ghost singer on this album, who sang for Liv Ullmann. She also sang for Diana Soul as Mrs. Bucket in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. They were joined by Diana's father and Mellowman baritone Bill Lee, the Mellowman's lead tenor Bill Cole, and session singer and jazz saxophonist Gene Molino, who in 1966 joined the Mellowman Barbershop Quartet that Disney regularly used as second tenor. Additionally, there were specific recording artists for certain songs that we will mention in parts 2 and 3 of this series of videos. as we take a closer look at each of the songs on this LP. Thank you for listening to part 1 of this discussion on Disneyland Records America Sings LP, ST3812. Part 2 coming soon, where we will take a detailed look at the songs on this LP. If you would like to listen to this album and peruse the accompanying 11-page colorful booklet for yourself, it is available on Discogs, Amazon, eBay, or at your local used record store. If you enjoy this type of 50th anniversary content, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. The Disney Scrapbook will be producing other 50th anniversary content throughout the year that will include reviews of Disney films, LPs, books, and theme park content. Thanks everybody for watching. See you in part 2. TTFN. Bye for now.